society to support education system. He said that COVID pandemic, almost all learning activities has been carried out using technology, starting from the digital learning and also using technology to provide learning material. No thanks. Based on the data from the survey general of Australia, or let me say in Indonesia, PGRI, University on Saturday, 28th of November 2020, said that lessons learned from COVID-19 pandemic are no thanks, are exploration of management of technology among users and students. It means that with online learning can make students and teachers master the technology if in the past they cannot operate the technological tools in the online learning can make teachers and students to yes, please.
Because some people rose their enthusiasm for learning. For example, when they are answering questions, but they are difficult, but no one.
Okay, sir. I strongly disagree with you because as you know that in the COVID pandemic and there are so many learning medias. So if students cannot understand the material, they can search in the Google or learning medias like Ruang Guru, YouTube, or others. Okay, I have to continue my arguments.
But what if their parents don't understand because they didn't go to school, and what if they don't have a medical telephone?
But you know that in learning video conference that provided by the Ruang Guru, it is detail of the material that given by the teachers in Ruang Guru, so you can understand what the material is. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to continue my advance. The second point is reduce education cost. The honorable educators and friends let me read the evidence based on the faith. Based on the faith of Sabah Maret University on Thursday, 23 of July 2020, showed that online learning can be using education costs because students don't have to go to school and spend much money to pay the transportation or meal costs. And it's not, I'm sorry. Even if we have to use internet data, the cost is not much as when we have to go to school every day. And we don't have to spend much money to buy mobile data because we get free data from the Kemendikbud. To support this statement, I have data based from the survey. Based on the survey quote from Compass.com on Sunday, 11th of April 2021, showed that mobile data assistance provided by the Kemendikbud for students and teachers to support teaching learning process. For students in elementary school until senior high school, get free data 10 gigabytes. In my opinion, it is more than enough to support the. Okay, I have to continue. In my opinion, 10 gigabyte data is more enough to support the teaching and learning process in both. The third point is optimizing collaboration between teachers and parents for student education. To support this point, I have now on this way. Let me read. I'm sorry. Based on the data from the survey of education faculty of teaching Islamic religious education Salatiga on 27 October 2020 at Madrasah Isya Baru Ulum Semarang City. approach is a qualitative research using described approach. The subject in this study were the parents of students and the homeroom teachers of class 5. The data were collected through interviews, observation of the data through the parents and homeroom teachers of class 5. To support this point, I have more. Oh, I'm sorry. The last point is with online learning can avoid student from bullying in school. This point I have more evidence that bullying is a dangerous thing if students have to go to school. Let me read. Based on the evidence quote from Kompas.com 8 of February 2020 provides that students in grade 7 of 16 Mile City, East Java, is suspect of being victim of bullying by friends at school. Okay, I'm stop. Once again, I have to say that I strongly agree with this question that public county will to bring many was making it for students. That's all for me. And
Applause for Good. Are we going to come to the third speaker of opposition? Time is yours.
Okay, thank you. I will continue the argument of my team. Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic brings many positive impacts on the teaching learning. Ladies and gentlemen, the speed of the epidemic, the close of his education institution, and the transition to online teaching was so quick that it had been given to plan and to reflect on the potential risks and the potential opportunities that SAC and students could bring. There are a number of areas of opportunities for global education. Many parents will even sending students abroad from his education due to his grades from the pandemic. Given such a situation, it is important to look the impact and reflect on what has transpired and what is likely to happen. We as move forward in the field of global education. Ladies and gentlemen, this sudden shift to online learning without any planning, especially in countries like India, wherein backward for online learning was not ready and the curriculum was not designed for such a format has the risk of
please.
no, thank you. I will continue. Of our students become positive learning and the send to be losing interest due to level of attention span. And through this, it has women be having a large proportion of the student population altogether.
Please.
No, thank I will continue. We are moving to rest that online learning will be used as it got a new set of project learning with can propose no carrots. Ladies and gentlemen,
Please.
yes, please.
Okay, my friends, I don't agree. Okay, my friend, I don't agree with you. As you said before, that online learning is a danger for global education. I don't agree with you because with online learning, our government can implement the curriculum for the class if students more actively to study. So I think with online learning, based on my point of view, online learning can improve the education system in Indonesia because I believe a big country is a country that can make improve, especially in education system in Indonesia. Thank you.
What are your opinion towards seriously that online learning could be done as it is creating a new set of basic learnings we can pose new parents?
I'm sorry, my friend, I cannot understand what you mean.
We are knowing to realize that online learning will be done as it is creating a new set of basic learning which can pose new parents. Okay, I will continue. Online learning is special, no king of methodology and not all teachers are good at it or there is not a lot of team ready for this student transition for face-to-face learning to online learning. Thus most of the teacher and just conducting lecture or video platforms, check and so what may not be relevant learning in the absence of a dedicated online platform specifically designed for that purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, university and college worldwide are facing a major risk in the area of student recruitment and retention. The risk of losing students.
Your eyes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, my friend, do you make sure that this data is accurate? Do you have evidence that the data is accurate?
Once again, please.
Do you make sure that
Feel like this.
Any change that is no disrupt is also like to bring many some opportunities that will transform then the education system forward and specifically and concretely India, which in planning to bring about the plan record is this record. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that there are more negative impacts of this pandemic on education than positive ones. Let's just open that is bad situation and short. Thank you.
Is your memory? Your time is 7 minutes, 55 seconds. Okay, thank you so much for the debaters. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them big round of applause once again. Without the reply speaker, I give the first chance for the proposition team. You may present the show.
Thanks for the chance that given to me. Once again, I want to say that we, the implemented team, strongly agree with this motion that this House believes that pandemic COVID-19 brings many positive impacts on the teaching and learning process. Now, I'm going to deliver our reply speech. Our first point is by learning from home system, students and also teachers can master the technological tools such as handphone, laptop, computers, and others. And our second point is with And also, at the beginning of every new semester, we don't have to buy new uniforms or shoes or bags or something like that. Our third point is by learning from home system can optimizing collaboration between parents and teachers for students' education. This clear that by learning from home system, students spend time studying at home. So it needs good collaboration and also good relationship between teachers and also parents, so that can give the positive and effective learning and teaching process for students. Our third point is by learning from home system can avoid students from bullying cases. As you know, that bullying is very dangerous because can cause depression or anxiety, or the victim even wanting to hurt themselves or kill themselves. This clearly that bullying is very dangerous for students. With the learning from home system, that students don't have to go to school, it can avoid students from the bullying cases. And this is correspond to the, let me say in Indonesia, undang-undang tentang perlindungan anak, bahwa every students, every children I'm sorry, it's clearly that by learning from home system we get some benefits, and also by the evidences that we have provided to you, I want to state once again that we, the affirmative team, strongly agree with this motion that this House believes that COVID-19 pandemic brings many positive impacts in teaching and learning process. That's all from me and my team. Thank you.
To the positions. 4 minutes is yours.
Thank you for the time. I want to take our present day question. Yes, the coronavirus 19 pandemic is the defining global crisis of our time, and the greatest challenge we have faced since World War II. Second, the situation has today, and we can say that this pandemic virus has brought the present so deeply, not only in health point of view, but many other sides, including education. Here, there are hidden effects of this pandemic on education that are: A. Distance learning will reinforce teaching and learning approach that we now do not work well. B. Education will be overcrowded and supported to their C. The protection and safety of children will be harder to D. School closure will be limited. E. Poor experience in education technology during the pandemic will make it harder to get back together for good use of education technology. For let's just hope that this makes education solved.
Okay, that's all about the Beatrice today, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, big applause for them. Thank you so Thank you so much. So it means that SMA Negeri 1, SMA Negeri 1, SMA Negeri 1 Soe be the proposition. Okay, ladies and proposition. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a place for debaters from the team proposition. You may have the right side for your case building proposition. Yes, SMA Kristen 1 as the proposition team. You may have your place. We will start with the case building and SMA Negeri 1 SOEA. Join the opposition team. Let's go to the left. Come on, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and the honorable judges, 20 minutes is okay.
Proposition dan opposition. Proposition dia. National Kristen proposition.
reply speaker yang belum ada. Mohon perwakilannya dapat dan melaporkan. Terima kasih.
live.
Orang sibuk, anak orang bebas sibuk kejar followers.
Oh iya betul. Satu kali daya buat 30 dapat.
Pokoknya best of all is the best.
Jangan lupa like,
Bukan is the best, tapi all the best.
tuan rumah ya. Orang sibuk kasih.
Pulang ke siaran.
Beta kata sibuk kejar followers.
Oh begitu. Kami cuma bisa pulang.
Gaji pertama YouTube 1 juta. Stella Maris.
YouTuber.
Bisa mati yo.
remain alive.
Honorable for educators, moderator, timekeepers, my beloved native team, and also all of the audience. Thank you for the time and opportunity that's given to our team. Previously, I would like to introduce our team to you all. We are from Christian Southside Air High School. My name is Winnie. I am the first speaker and the reply speaker. In my right side is
Amanda as the second speaker. And in my left side is
I'm Foni as the third speaker. Well, we are affirmative team from the motion. This house believes that the national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment. Chris Manuel? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Chris one, always be the best. Always be the number one. Chris one, always be the best. Always be the number one. Chris one, we come to win.
Your time. Go. The first speaker of propositions.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to explain about the motion that we will debating today. It is about this house believes that national examinations should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment. So I will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the national examination? I think that we all already know what is the national examination because until this day, the national examination already implemented in the education world in Indonesia. According to Shoko Botham, the national exam is a standard evaluation system of basic education and medium in Indonesia. As we know that the last few years, circulating news that the national examination will be replaced with the national
Your
assessment.
line open.
Will be replaced with the national assessment or minimum competency assessment. But in the near future, the minimum competency assessment will be implemented of education work in Indonesia. But this policy from the Education and Culture Ministry has been a long talk in public space because it will relate to the future of education in Indonesia. In M.com business article, explained that the former Minister of Education, Muhajir Effendi, said that national evaluation system like national exam cannot be replaced because it is a matter of law. As you know that the implementation of national exam in Indonesia is set in Rule number 20 of 2003 about the national education system. There are two fundamental arguments which come with the removal of the national exam, namely Yusuf Kala and Buya Syarif Ma'arif. Yusuf Kala said that if the national exam be removed, then it will be feared the student will be weak in learning and do not have sight of the competition. National exam can cause students to study and hard work because hard work is kind of country program. While Buya said that the national examination do not necessarily be removed because Buya worried that removal of national exam will disturb the student learning spirit. So it means that the removal of national exam will bring many negative effects on for students. that conducted in the middle of levels such as grade 5 elementary, grade 4 elementary school, grade 8 junior high school, and then grade 11 senior high school. This is of course different from the national examination that took place in the end of education. So I think that this is can make students feel unfamiliar and feel indifferent for study. Why? Because the students they think that this minimum competency assessment is conducted in the middle of level, so they have a chance in a coming year to study hard. So I think that this is bad for students because the student they can indifferent in study and they can feel lazy to study. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, students also not seriously to study because they think that this minimum competency assessment will be held in the middle of level, so they can enjoy because they still have a chance in the coming year to hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, but in the national examination, the student can think that this examination will be held in the end of education, so they don't have a chance to improve their ability or yes, they don't have a chance, so they must study hard in national examination to graduate. So I will continue with the next point. Results of national assessment can help students to continue in the next level.
Your time is over.
Okay, I think this is the end of my material. The material will be continued by my partner.
We will also and we come to the next first speaker of opposition. 8 minutes, yours.